تفضل.
It shows OS Country Club Hill, Illinois. Is it considered not tasweer if one doesn't draw facial features but there is a head? And does a head have to not be included? This is the same illustrations for children.
طيب. With regards to a tasweer, it has no facial features but there is still a head. Does this also apply to children, etc.? If you're going to draw a head, then the head should be disconnected from the body. That's the best and the safest thing to do. Even if there are no facial figures. No facial features, the head, the neck should be disconnected with a line. That's the best thing to do. As far as for children, then some of the ulama have allowed the holding on to certain images or certain pictures, being in certain books, if it's inside of a book, especially for education. As far as children drawing and illustrating full, living, moving parts, face, eye, ears, hands, and legs, then that should be avoided. And Allah surely knows best.
Initials AA, Albany, New York. Assalamualaikum Shaykh. What do you do if your mother tells you not to talk and interact with your uncle? Do you break the ties of kinship and obey your mom, or do you refuse to do so? Just clarify this.
Your mother says don't talk to your uncle. Do you listen to her, or do you disobey her? Do you break the ties of kinship, so on and so forth? It has to be a reason why. Not speaking to a Muslim has to be a reason. Not speaking to a non-Muslim relative, there has to be a reason. As far as your mother's rage or her personal fury or her anger, or she's rallying people to her side, then you do not obey a creature and disobeying the Creator. If your mother says don't speak to this Muslim uncle and there's no clear reason from Quran or Sunnah, make dua for your mother. Try to convince her. Try your best to sidestep it. But do not obey your mother in that which is disobedience to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No matter who or what. Unless it's a clear reason. And when you do boycott a Muslim and not speak to the Muslim, it's for a limited period of time. And it has to be for Allah's sake. Not for the sake of your mother. Wallahu alam.
Initials NH, Toronto, Canada. Assalamualaikum Mufti. Jazakallah khairan for benefiting us. What would you recommend for people that feel unmotivated?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Barakallah feek. No problem. We love our brothers and sisters in Toronto, Ottawa, and hopefully other cities as well that we haven't yet traveled to in the vast lands of Canada. With regards to lack of motivation, read about the ulama of hadith. And there are many books in English, such as the translations of Dar es-Salam, biography of Ibn Majah, biography of Hassan al-Basri, biography of Sa'id ibn al-Musayyib, biography of Imam al-Bukhari, biography of Tirmidhi. Read about the lives of the ulama of hadith, inshaAllah ta'ala. Wallahu alam. Fadl Mukhtar. What is considered to be music? A siren. What is the difference between a siren and music? Well, we have an instrument, we have a tool, and we have a weapon. So a knife could be an instrument in surgery, correct? A knife with a craftsman or a carpenter could be a tool. And with someone defending themselves on the street or on the battlefield, or someone trying to rob you, whatever, it can also be a weapon. So sometimes it's subjective. And what's the intent behind the thing, right? What's the what? Intent behind the thing. So a siren could be used in a song. A siren could be placed as a sample in a song. And it goes along with the what? With the beat. Everyone understand this? Khalid? Run, right? This is police sirens in that song. And it's talking about running away from the police, right? But the siren isn't just there. The siren is along with the drums, with this, with that, with this, and with that. So that's clear. As far as the siren away from the song, away from the beat, away from the music, that's a different story. That's a different what? That's a different story, all right? So the intention, how a thing is being used, how a thing is being administered, so on and so forth, huh? You can make anything can be a musical tone. Whistling with your mouth. You could tap on the table. It depends on how you're using it. Wallahu alam.
And this was UW London, UK. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can you please speak about the qadr of Allah, and how it affects a person in terms of them feeling regret or anxiety for things that they have no control over?
Question regarding the qadr. Can you speak about it? A person who feels regret, a person has anxiety over things that they have no control over, so on and so forth. I think you've answered the question yourself. If you believe in the qadr and you understand it in a basic, simple, proper way, that it was meant to be or meant not to be, why have anxiety and regret? No matter how hard you tried. Oh, maybe I should have did this, I did it wrong, it wasn't meant to be. And this aspect of the qadr is not meant to punish you, but it's meant to give you peace. Peace. And it wasn't meant to be. There's no need of regretting. There's no need of beating yourself up because it was what? Wasn't meant to be. Now, I don't believe in the qadr, or I misunderstand it, I should have, I could have, I would have, blah, 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 blah. Now comes the what? The anxiety and the suffering and the regret. Oh man, I messed up. I can't believe I was so stupid. La. Don't kill yourself. Don't beat yourself up. So the qadr is a means of mercy. To know that it's only going to happen by Allah's will. Right? Try your best. That's all you can do. Once it's done, class, you submit. So the qadr is meant to help the human, help the slave, not to punish the slave. Okay? So with regards to past, present, and future, live in the present. Reflect on the past. Plan for the future. That's it. Do not worship the future or worship the past. People, they make the yuqaddisun al-madi. They make the past so holy, so great. It was a legendary time. We did this. I had this. Alhamdulillah. But that's gone right now. You're alive right now. Reflect on the past. Enjoy the past. Learn the lessons from the pain of the past. But live in the present. And prepare for the future. Look forward to the future. Don't jump ahead too much or live and be stuck in the past. Proper balance. And you can clearly find this in the Quran and the Sunnah. Wallahu alam.
AB, Brooklyn, New York. Assalamu alaikum. Do you know of any interpretation of the dream of seeing the sun rising from the west? And is there any significance if it is a recurring dream?
Questions from where?
Brooklyn, New York.
Questions from Brooklyn, New York. Any dream interpretation of seeing the sun rising from the west? And is there any significance if it reoccurs, so on and so forth? We have different types of dreams, brothers and sisters. And one of those types of dreams is something that is explained and mentioned in the Quran and the Sunnah. And Allah Azza wa Jal, He tells us about this. The Prophet ﷺ, he tells us about this. The signs of the hour, minor and major. And when the sun rises from its what? Its west, khalas, this dunya is finished, it's over. And no soul will be benefited from its iman, if it didn't what? Previously believe. أو كسبت في تأية. خيرا إن شاء الله. المهم, when the sun rises from its west, that's it. It's done. It's over. So it's not like it's a dream which is hidden, a dream which is encrypted. This is something which is factual. Why did Allah show that to you? Is it from your hadith or nafs, your subconscious? It's nothing that is a bird flying on my head, eating at my head. You understand? It's like you see the Kaaba in your dreams. The Kaaba is what? Is actual. Correct or incorrect? هذا هو. You see someone being punished in the grave or someone being blessed in their graves. That's something we've been told about factually. Now, why you saw it, why you keep seeing it is a different story. But the dream itself is a piece of reality. Everyone understand the point I'm trying to get to? It's not like something which is symbolic for something else. A cat came to me in my dream and kept licking me on my face. But my face was made of water. In life, your face isn't made of water. In life, a cat could lick your face is your face. That's different. Versus you seeing something which is what? Actual. And we believe in the last day and that the sun will rise from its west as if we see it. That's the iman that we strive for. الَّذِينَ يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْغَيْبِ. Why does it reoccur? Allah surely knows best. Perhaps it means that the last day is on your mind and that you're fearful of it, as Allah mentions this in the Quran. Mushfiqun. Those who are afraid, they're terrified about the sa'ah, about the last day. Perhaps that's what it means. Perhaps it's a good sign. But do not allow dreams to cause anxiety. Wallahu alam.
What is your opinion on the geocentric model versus the heliocentric model? Earth orbiting the sun versus sun orbiting the earth. not flat Earth.
طيب. With regards to the earth and its orbit, does the earth move? Does the sun move? Is the earth flat? Is it round? Is it a globe? Is it an oval? So on and so forth. It's a very, very, very long, tiresome, brain warping discussion. If you have proof and evidence to prove your point that it's flat, then that's what you take. If you have evidence to prove that it's a globe, it's round, then that's what you take. If you have dalil from Quran and Sunnah which directly states that it's flat, that's one thing. If it's round, that's one thing. If you say there's consensus, Ibn Taymiyyah mentioned consensus, ijma', Ibn Kathir mentioned ijma', then that's what you take. And if you don't trust that ijma', or you feel that ijma' is not conclusive, that's a different story. My opinion on the matter is what? Totally insignificant. Wallahu alam.
Initials R, M, Brooklyn, New York. Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
And the same applies to planets, right? What moves? Fi falakin yasbahun. What is moving? The sun, the earth, etc. It's a very long discussion. Very, very long discussion. Wallahu alam.
Initials R, M, Brooklyn, New York. Can one quote a modern Ash'ari scholar as done so in the past?
There's no need to. There's no need to quote a modern day Ash'ari scholar as one has done in the past. There's no need to. Nawawi, if he was Ash'ari, if that's even correct to say, there's no Nawawi today, there's no need. There's no Sharh of Sahih Muslim, that's today. There's no need to. You have more than enough. Wallahu alam.
Initials A, B from Houston, Texas. Assalamu alaikum. What is the ruling of people saying R.I.P.?
Rest in peace. If you make dua for a Muslim, that's a good thing. And if you're telling and stating that this Muslim is in peace, then that's speaking about that which you have no knowledge. Allah knows who's resting in peace, who's being punished, who's being tortured. Only Allah knows what's in the graves, all right? The Prophet has told us when a person dies, فَمُسْتَرِيحٌ أَوْ مُسْتَرَاحٌ مِنْهُ. The person is resting, or the people are resting from him or her. So that's a reality, that people will rest, or those on earth will rest. Who is in the grave resting, being punished? That's with Allah and only Allah. The Messenger of Allah ﷺ was given information about that. He says, إِنَّهُمَا لَيُعَذَّبَانِ. These two men are being punished. And if that wasn't the case, the Prophet does not know what's happening in the grave. إِسْتَغْفِرُوا لِأَخِيكُمْ فَإِنَّهُ الْآنَ يُسْأَلْ. Seek protection. Seek Allah's forgiveness for your brother because he's being questioned. He's being put through the fitna. So we don't know what's happening in our graves. So if we say rest in peace, meaning may Allah allow him to rest. May Allah have mercy upon this Muslim who died. Then that's one thing. And even then, that's not the style of the Muslims. We don't talk like that. That's not our religion, not our culture. We say may Allah have mercy on Rahimahullah, radiyallahu anhu, so on and so forth. R.I.P. is not from us. That's not from our way. That's foreign. Wallahu alam. And that's specific to the Muslims. To the Muslims. Wallahu alam.
Initials K.A. London, UK. Why do you think some people are so against the niqab, which is so honorable?
Why are people against the niqab, which is so honorable? This is our last question tonight, inshallah. Allah knows best. Maybe one reason is people have a hatred of certain cultures that are associated with the face covering. Or some people think that it's just cultural and it's not religious. So I can't stand Arab people. I hate people from Lebanon. I hate people from the Gulf. I hate people from Yemen. They're dirty, they stink, they're stupid, they're this, they're that, they're racist, they're prejudiced, they're backwards, they're misogynic, they mistreat women, they're racist against black people. I hate Arab people. So any manifestation of any type of Arab culture or something that's related to their culture, I'm also going to hate. Maybe that's a reason. Or people may think and they may feel is that it is something which is just optional and it's more towards culture than deen. Or some people that may hate it because it shows a sign of devotion. It shows a sign of religious dedication. It shows a high practice of the religion, and that's not what we want around here. There's nothing wrong with being a Muslim. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam, mosque, Ramadan, Quran, peace, equality, no virtue over black or white, that's all fine. But sunnah and hadith, iltizam, istiqama, no, we don't want that around here. That's extreme. right? ISIS or ISIL or this or that, whatever, that's associated with that extreme strand of Islam. And that's not the Islam that we're trying to practice. Some people thinking what? Feel that. And Allah knows best. Others may feel and they may say, or others may dislike the niqab because it makes them feel insecure. Just like hijab makes women who are Muslim who don't cover feel insecure. Not all, but many. You may go somewhere, someone's just being nasty with you, looking at you a funny way. They may report the police on you or in the airport. You didn't do nothing wrong. Her name clearly says Fatima. Maybe she's a Shiite though. Another name. Aisha. Tayyib on her thing. Aisha, Zainat, something such and such. Okay, so you see the nameplate. Clearly looks like she comes from a Muslim country or you're in a Muslim place, right? You come up to the counter with a hijab on, face isn't covered, and she's being nasty with you. Or she looks at you a certain way. Or a man. The brother's name is Muhammad Nur Irfan. Right? You come up with a beard, with a topi, kufi, whatever, got on a thobe, and he's looking at you in a funny way. Being smart with you, holding you up, right? Or you're getting coffee in the airport, and the lady walks up to you, oh, did you get this? How many cups did you order? But the beard-shaving person, or the guy wearing the skinny jeans and the shaven face and the tattoos, they leave him alone. They don't bother him at all. They don't double-check anything with you. You know what I'm talking about or not? It happens all of the time. Oftentimes, they feel insecure. And they get a statement from you like, oh, you think you're better than me? You think Islam is just wearing a dress and a gown? Brother, Islam is in the heart. My parents are Muslims way before you. My parents were such and such. You make them feel insecure. And you remind them of something that they're not doing. You're showing something that Allah gave to you that He didn't give to them. So it makes them feel insecure. And there are other reasons as well. Unfortunately, what's important is be comfortable in your own skin. If you do something for Allah, that's all you got to worry about. You don't got to worry about Tom, Dick, and Harry, Tracy, Fulan, and Alan. You don't got to worry about, oh, other people think or feel or care. As long as you know what you're doing is right. As long as you're sincere. As long as you know that Allah is in control of everything, and you have a reason why you practice something, or wear something, or drink something, or eat something, that's all you got to worry about. Be kind. Be peaceful to the people. Be patient with the people. Try to give them dawah. Maybe they never saw a religious person smile before. It's reality. Maybe they never saw a sister in niqab say thank you or how you doing. Maybe they have stereotypes about people who dress a certain way. Try your best to go against that stereotype. And if that's not the case and they just want to be nasty or prejudiced or discriminative, no problem. You buy it, you get it, you go to the airport and you mind your business. Everyone understand this? Don't worry about them. Don't get caught up with them. And Allah surely knows best. وهو الموفق والهادي إلى سواء السبيل.